Good morning, everyone. Thanks for clicking on my video today. This video, I am going to do a full day of eating. Today is Saturday and it is currently 7:30 a.m. I have been up since 5:30 and I have already had 1 cup of coffee, which I will show you how I made that right now. First, I add a little splash of heavy cream. To sweeten, I've been using this Skinny Syrups sugar-free sweetener. This is sweetened with sucralose, which I have no problems with. I know some people do, but I'm perfectly fine with it. And I go with, it's probably about a tablespoon. I just eyeball it. And for my MCT oil and collagen, I'm currently using this brand, Venu, I guess is how you would say it, or Venu. This is unflavored, and it doesn't add a creaminess to the coffee. And also, this particular MCT powder still floats on top, like the oil still floats on top of the coffee. So if you are not a fan of that, then you probably wouldn't like this brand. But that doesn't bother me, so I just went with this one because it was one of the cheaper versions. Since I drink multiple cups of coffee a day, I never go with a full scoop of this. So it's about half, maybe a little under half. And this takes a second to fully dissolve, but it does eventually fully dissolve. So yep, that's my morning coffee. That is my automatic every day. As soon as I open my eyes, I make a cup of coffee before I do anything else. So I've already done that, I've already drank that, and just kind of sat, watched YouTube videos, checked my email, you know, stuff like that. Just waking up. Now that I'm awake, I'm gonna go wash my face and put on some makeup, change my clothes, do my hair, all that stuff. And then after that, I'll probably be getting hungry and I will show you what I'm going to eat next. On a side note, curious to see if anybody else has had the same issue as me, but I have not been sleeping that great. I mean, I've been sleeping fine, but I've been having terrible nightmares, like as soon as I start to fall asleep. And this has all been happening since I started taking this before bed. So I see a lot of keto influencers, whatever you want to call them, recommending this Nature Calm, Natural Vitality Calm magnesium. And I do supplement with electrolytes throughout the day, but the proposed better sleep sounded good to me, so I picked some of that up. First of all, it's expensive. This tiny little bottle was $10 at Walmart. So yeah, I tried it for a couple nights, and those nights I had terrible dreams. Very vivid, weird, not necessarily scary, but disturbing dreams. And I'm just curious if that has happened to anybody else. Let me know. I will not be taking it at night anymore, but maybe I'll try smaller doses throughout the day, but not if it makes me sleepy. We got the dog snoring away in the background, as usual. So anyway, I'm gonna go get ready now, and I'll be back in a few seconds. So I am all ready. It is about 9:15 and I have to run up to the post office to get the mail. I should run to Walmart, but I'll probably do that later on. I just don't feel like dealing with it right now. And I'm going to eat 2 of the energy balls that I made yesterday. That video should be up before this one, so check that out if you haven't already seen it. But I'm just going to eat 2 of those for now. I am a little bit hungry, but I don't want to eat like a full meal just yet. So I'm going to finish my second cup of coffee and eat those 2 energy balls, run to the post office, and then I don't know what we'll get into today, but I do have a pretty long to-do list, so we'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Alrighty guys, it's almost 11 and I'm just sitting here editing a video. I did go to the post office and I got some Makeup Geek eyeshadow, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, I've just been sitting here editing and I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna go make brunch. Scrambled eggs is a staple for me. It's super easy and you can kind of, you know, customize it to whatever you're craving. So I usually just add whatever veggies I have in the fridge, which is almost always mushrooms, onions, and peppers. So yeah, let's go do that. So that was pretty good, and then when I was done, I took the dogs out, and it's kind of nice out. I mean, the sun is shining, and it's pretty warm. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 42 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 34 degrees.
42 degrees feels a lot warmer than that, I will say. But it had me thinking, so let's go do something. I have not stepped foot in this RV since well before Christmas. So yeah, about 3 months, maybe a little bit longer than that. I don't know what I expected. It looks exactly the same. It smells funky. It definitely smells musty. Doesn't smell as bad as it did when I bought it, but yeah. I'm so anxious to get back to work on it for several reasons. One of them isn't to use, surprisingly. I did mention it before that I was going to sell it when it's finished, and that's still the plan. So I really want to kick it in high gear, get it finished and listed for sale before summer, because that's when people are shopping for RVs, when the weather just starts to turn nice out. So really, as far as the work that needs to be done before I sell it, I have to enclose the overcap area. I have to enclose the futon. I have to put the seat belts in there, and then I'm gonna close this in, but there's gonna be doors for access, so you can use this as storage. I have to do the floor yet, which I already have. I have all of my supplies. I just need to get it done. I have to put the toilet back in and finish up that floor in there. I still have to trim this foam mattress because when I sell it, this is going to go with it. Not the blankets, but the mattress itself, because it's brand new. So if I were buying an RV, I would want it to have a mattress. What else? I think that's literally it. I want to see if there's any signs of leakage over the winter. I mean, with everything freezing and contracting and expanding and all of that, it still looks bone dry. I don't know the sunlight here, if the camera will pick it up, but that corner, the seal looks a little funky right there. It looks like some water might have gotten in at that corner. Oh, I have to reattach the marker lights up there at the top. There's my insulation. That is all going up here in the front. The original plan which if I were to keep it, I would follow through with the entire plan, and that would have been working on the outside as well. I wanted to take the decals off the sides of the, the body of the RV, because it's fiberglass, and it doesn't need painted. If I got the decals off and then just gave it a really good polish, wax and polish it, it would look awesome. The body of the RV. Now the front, the cab, that's another story. That needs painted, especially the hood. It's just a disgusting faded dark brown. It looks very chalky and gray, and it has numbers written across it because this was probably sold at an auction at one point, I'm assuming. And that's also where the rolling turd decal is. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do all that stuff to sell it. I guess if I list it for sale and nobody's buying it, I'll continue putting work into it to make it more desirable by people. Mechanical wise, it has 2 brand new batteries. The tires are perfect, almost brand new. There's still an issue with the exhaust. My dad said it sounded like an exhaust leak, and hopefully that's an easy fix, because I would like to fix that before selling it. I still have to get it licensed and Pennsylvania state inspection before selling it, just to make it, like I said, more desirable, to make it easier for somebody to just walk in, give me the top dollar that I'm asking, and be happy. Oh, and I need to put some propane in it to find out if the gauge is broken or if there is a problem. So this is where I'm at currently, and as soon as, I mean, technically I could be out here working on it today, but I just have too much other stuff going on. But as soon as I get the chance, there will be more videos coming soon. And maybe tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow. So maybe I'll come out here and at least try to get these seat belts hooked up and the bottom of this couch enclosed. Because right now it's a little, it's a little wobbly. So once I enclose it with a plywood, that's gonna reinforce the sturdiness of it. So yeah, I just gotta keep my motivation going and just keep thinking about the end goal, why I'm doing this, and why I want it done before summer. And I'm not going to go into detail on that just because nothing is set in stone, nothing is finalized yet, and I don't want to say, I'm doing this and I'm so excited, and then you guys expect videos about that subject and they never come. So it's so hard to keep it to myself, but I'm going to for now. Hopefully, you know, in another 2 weeks tops, I'll be able to fill you guys in. It's exciting. It's really, really exciting. But if you like my RV renovation videos or any kind of DIY videos, then you're gonna love this. And no, it's not a, man, did you hear that? That, my friends, was a motorcycle. Because it's warm. I'm so excited. Anyway, no, it's not a van conversion. That's not what I'm going to do. It has crossed my mind, and I might do it down the road, but that's not this project. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about that, and I'm gonna go back in the house and do some of the things that I actually need to do today. So it is currently 2 p.m. and I just took some salami and spread cream cheese on each slice and then folded it in half. I'm not really hungry. It's more of just I'm craving and I'm bored, and I eat when I'm bored. So I just made myself a little bit of a snack. Here in a little bit, my son and I are going to run to the Amish grocery store and grab a few things. At this point, I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. Although this morning I did get a pack of chicken thighs and a pack of sausage patties out of the freezer to thaw. So I'm gonna come up with something for those and possibly cook both of them tonight so that I have some pre-cooked meat in the fridge for tomorrow or whenever. So yeah, my little snack for now, and I will check back in a little bit. So it's actually getting pretty late. It is now 6 p.m. and I still didn't start supper. I still don't know what I'm gonna make. But for my side dish, when my son and I went to the store, I picked up this bag of riced cauliflower and broccoli together. And I think I'm just gonna make like a little broccoli salad type recipe with that as my side dish. So I just threw some bacon in a pan, not at all prepared for it, it's frozen solid, but I'm sure it'll cook up fine. So we're just gonna go with it, see what happens. Okay, so I totally forgot to press record. Love that. So far in my bowl, I have added this little veggie mix that I got today. There is carrots in it, but there isn't that many, and when I'm eating it, I'll just pick those out. But really, I'm not that worried about a couple little carrots. And I'm just winging this recipe, just throwing it together as I go. I added some mozzarella cheese, probably about a half a cup. And then I added about a half a cup of mayonnaise, which I might need more. We'll just see how it comes together. This is where it is at now. And I'm gonna add a couple splashes of apple cider vinegar and some sucralose, probably maybe 10 drops. Salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, and the most important ingredient. This is finished. I'm gonna pop this in the fridge, let it get all happy until I'm ready to eat, and it will be delicious. So So it is now 7:30 p.m. and I'm really not even that hungry, but I need to eat something. So I'm just gonna fry up one of these sausage patties, and I'm gonna use the bacon grease from the bacon that I just made. Like walking around my house trying to find good enough lighting. So that's my dinner. And I'm just gonna let it cool for a minute. First, let me say, I never eat dinner this late unless I'm like out with friends or something like that, but almost 8 p.m. and I'm just now eating. Let's turn that off. But that was because my son was using the kitchen. He was making some homemade bread. Bread, like the kind I can't eat. But that's besides the point. So he was using the kitchen and the counter space and the oven and everything, so I couldn't get out there to make my dinner, which is fine because, like I said, I'm not even really hungry. That also could be because it's so late and I'm like past that point now. So that's it for my very first what I eat in the day video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too like all over the place, because I feel like it was. And my days are so different from one day to the next, considering what I eat. During the week when I'm working, it's completely different. On the weekends, it's usually a free-for-all. And some days I eat a lot more than others. Some days I eat a lot better than others. And yeah, this was just one of them, with no planning ahead whatsoever. Like, I didn't sit down and plan what I was gonna eat to make it look good for a video. Obviously, didn't do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will definitely be making more of them. If you did, give me a thumbs up on this video and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any more in the future. And with that, I am going to eat my dinner, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.